Happy September! Welcome to September. It's the first day of spring here in New Zealand, first day of fall for you people in the Northern Hemisphere. So welcome to September. And I'm Daphne, bringing you your universal energy forecast for the month of September, to what to expect energetically, so that you can use that to help you achieve what you want to achieve through the month. So September is the mirror of the year energy, and it amplifies it, it expands it, it makes it stronger. And so this is the month to check in with your progress so far this year and to double down on consciously realigning. Remember, our theme for the year, our work for the year, is to consciously realign in all areas of our lives, and the months take us through that in a journey, as do the days and the weeks. So what needs realigned now? What needs recalibrated? What small changes do you need to make now? Ask yourself this often through the month. It's time to knuckle down, to really double down on that energy as we head into the last 4 months of the year. The 9 of September brings with it a sense of idealism, and therefore a temptation to become overly idealistic, for that perfectionism to come in, to creep in, particularly because it's isolated on most days through the month in the energy grid for the day. You can avoid the temptation to expect perfection by accepting your current situation without judgment, whilst also making the changes required to realign and to move forward. So accept where you're at, make the changes you need to, and move forward without being overly idealistic or expecting perfection. Where would it serve you to release the expectations you've placed on yourself and others? It's a key question for this month. So we leap into September today with a 7-10 of Diamonds day that supports you trusting yourself to leap in value, to go to new heights in the value you place on yourself, your work, or both. So really feel into the value that you bring to the world, the value that you are by being you. The first 3 days of the month invite you to hunker into the energy of the month, to really get settled into that. Okay, I'm consciously realigning all this month. That's my focus. And to align whatever comes into your awareness and prepare for 3 full manifestation cycles. We end the month on a 9 energy 7 of Hearts day of release, completion, and unconditional love. So we take this leap of faith into the month, and then we end up releasing. Just kind of cool. Diamond energy in September asks you to go deep, to focus on what's really important rather than the superficial fluff that we can get caught up in. It's time to do the deep inner work and to call on both your inner and outer strength as you consciously realign. It comes from outside of you, it's the things outside of you that need realigning. It's also the things inside of you that need realigning. So really, it's time to work on both. Club energy brings in curiosity and creativity, and you're being asked to check that what you create is aligned and to play in the process. So as you're creating, how can it be a game? How can you gamify it? How can it be, a game that you're creating? Heart energy in September wants you to trust and to be brave, to take risks and to learn through being in action. And that energy asks you to trust yourself and the universe as you venture into the unknown, to put on your explorer's hat and to expand what you believe is possible. What's your responsibility as you consciously realign? That's a key question for September. You see, we have a tendency, many of us, to take on responsibilities that are not rightfully ours. And sometimes we can refuse to take on responsibilities that are ours. So where do you need to consciously realign your responsibility? And what is yours and what isn't? Are you willing to release responsibilities that are no longer appropriate for you? And as you consciously realign this month, be acutely aware of your boundaries around appropriate responsibilities. Don't take on what isn't yours, even though people will probably push you to do that, because as we work on things, as they come into our awareness and we are taking action and making progress, we get these nudges. Well, do you really want that? Well, yes, I do. So these situations do come up. So it's a matter of being aware of this as we move through the month. And that's going to occur this month, especially in the areas of communication and knowledge. So a lot of information there. Now, you're welcome to come back and review this. If you remember, this is the universal energy that we all experience. However, we also have our own personal energy that changes and evolves, and we can forecast that as well. And when we layer them together, you get a really accurate way of knowing what energy to lean into so that you can take the actions you need to get the results that you want. And I'm here for that when you are ready for that. So have a really awesome September, and any questions or anything that arises, please let me know.